Hello there, my name is Sophie and welcome to this week's video. This week I thought I would talk about my hair. It's been, let's start at the beginning. Long story short, I saw an advert for Brave the Shave for Macmillan Cancer Support on Instagram, decided to snap decision do it a week later and shave my head for charity. Raised nearly £400, really proud of myself, but it's been about a month of regrowth and it's grown a lot, it's a lot thicker. Here's the before and here's the 1 month picture, and this is what we're at now. If I don't brush my hair after I've had a shower, I get little devil horns popping up at the back. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but if you look closely there's loads of little grey speckles in the front. But I don't think they're going to come up very well because everyone keeps telling me they can't see them, but I promise you they are there. Following shaving my head, and it's over a month later now, I thought I would make a video with called 10 things I didn't expect from shaving my head. I've been making this list ever since I did it because I thought it would be a fun little video, and I thought it might be interesting for anyone who's considering shaving their head, because I would now wholeheartedly recommend it to everyone I speak to. But I collated 10 things much quicker than I thought I would. So let's jump right into it. Number 1, I'm blonder than I thought I was. When I was a kid, I used to have like a light brown, almost gingerish, but I never would have admitted that, tone to my hair. And I don't know if it's maybe because it's short and I can't really see a colour properly yet, but it's much lighter than I expected it to be. My battery light's flashing. I've been dyeing my hair since I was 17 years old, so that's nearly 6 years now. It started with just going a bit blonde at the end and then highlights all the way through, and then I did all my crazy colours, which I am intending to go back to, but I don't know, I have lots of ideas, but it's all much lighter than I expected it to be. Number 2, hoods feel really weird. Like, you know, a hoodie, rain jacket hood, it feels really strange to have this fuzzy thing on the inside, because obviously you don't normally feel anything that close to your head when you're wearing a hood. It's hard to describe, but it's a very weird sensation, really strange. Did not enjoy wearing hoods. Number 3, at the time I wrote this to be, I don't feel as confident going out with no makeup anymore. And I kind of stand by this because I do feel like I have to wear makeup to be like presentable and to feel switched on in a way. But now that I've kind of settled into my hair a bit more, it's kind of gone back to the level that it was at before I didn't have any hair. So like when you go to work, you feel like you need to put makeup on to be switched on and presentable, and you feel like you're not making an effort if you don't wear makeup. Obviously that's not true. You could go around wearing no makeup for the rest of your life and be as presentable and as accepted as anyone else. I feel like I'm just offending people the more I talk, but I felt at the beginning I felt a lot of pressure to be fully made up all the time, and I don't feel that so much anymore, but I still like to make an effort. Number 4, people really do look at you funny. At the beginning I thought this was because, well, it's for one of 2 reasons. 1, people think you've had cancer and obviously they look at you kind of sympathetically or with a bit of pity. Or 2, they think you've gone absolutely barking mad and you probably shouldn't have been let out the house on your own, and no one's going to approach you and have a conversation about that. I found my Brave the Shave t-shirt, which I should have worn today but didn't, arrived literally the day after I did it, and a few times I've gone out wearing that and someone's looked at me funny and then they've kind of gone, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. So it's a bit easier when I wear the t-shirt saying, look, this is what I've done. But people are quite judgy when you have really short hair and you're 22. I assume they don't know I'm 22, but you know, that's the thing, it's so aesthetic. And when I did it, I didn't feel like I'd really done anything. People kept telling me I was brave and I was like, I'm not. I've just shaved my hair off. It's just aesthetics. It's not important, but it is, and it does completely change your identity and how you feel about yourself. Number 5, showering is so easy and convenient. I don't have enough words for how much easier it is to shower. Literally, I can jump in the shower 10 minutes before I want to go anywhere. Obviously not if I'm going to do the makeup thing that we spoke about earlier, but I can literally jump in the shower, spend 5 minutes tops, you know, I don't really need conditioner, but you know, I want to look after my hair because I've killed it so much before. And then you just jump out, towel it dry, and it's dry. It doesn't need styling. It's so quick. It's good for the environment. Shaving your head is good for the environment because you're using less products. I'm gonna say it. There's so much talk about what's good for the environment and what's bad for the environment, but I'm taking the mick a little bit, but I'm using less products. So much less products. It's cost effective. Number 6. I can't stop touching it every time I talk about it. Anytime anyone brings it up, or I'm meeting someone for the first time since I've done it, or maybe they don't have me on Facebook and they haven't seen that I've done it. Whenever they acknowledge it, I always go, oh yeah, look, I did it for charity, and I touch it. It's really strange. I feel like I can't have a conversation about it without touching it. Number 7, I feel like I have to say, no, I'm not having a crisis, even though shaving your hair off is a perfectly valid life choice. I think because of what I will call the Britney crisis of 2003, I don't know, I'm making that up, people associate shaving your head with having some sort of crisis. And whenever someone comes up to me and they haven't known that, they know me but they don't know I've done it, I feel like I have to say I'm not having a crisis. Maybe I was having a crisis, who knows. But I would genuinely consider shaving my head as a permanent hair choice. I'm not wording this very well, but I think more people should consider having super short hair without it being, I mean, obviously doing it for charity is great, but also just, you know, getting a haircut or it being a crisis. I think it's a genuine hairstyle that's fantastic and more people should do it. Thoroughly recommend. So no, I'm not having a crisis. Number 8, I've never had so many compliments about the shape of my head before. I don't know, let's give you a full circle. There you go. Ooh, there's too many things in this room. Apparently I have a nice shaped head. And it's a compliment I never ever thought I would receive. And I've received more in the last month and a bit since I've done it than in the rest of my life combined. And it's a bit strange, to be honest. It's a weird thing to compliment someone on, and there's no conclusion to that. It is just a bit weird. I'm not saying people shouldn't compliment you on the shape of your head. It's not a weird compliment to give, it's just a weird compliment to receive. Does that make sense? Number 9, I've already mentioned it, but so much of my hair has come back grey. There's loads of little speckles of it all through my hair. I've noticed it at the back. There's a couple of really long bits as well. But because from a distance, it's not like from the root, all of it grey. People keep telling me I'm not going grey, and I'm like, you don't know my hair. I know, I look at my hair every day, very, very closely. I know what my hair is doing. It is going grey. Lily made it through the whole video without the battery dying. I can't remember where I was up to with number 9, so I'm just gonna carry on and hope it was a decent ending. There's something about grey hair. We probably needed to stop rambling anyway. And number 10, I'm really excited to go see what my hair looks like at every kind of stage of growth. I'm excited to see if it's going to go curly again. I'm excited to see what colour it's going to be. I'm excited to learn to style it again. People keep asking me what I'm going to do with it now, if I'm waiting for it to get to a certain length or anything. And my plan is to just ride it out, see what it looks like at every stage. I have had a vague idea of maybe not dyeing it and letting it get really long and then doing it all again and donating my hair to charity, because that's something I couldn't do before because my hair was too short and dyed, so damaged and couldn't be donated. But I'm not sure I can resist dyeing my hair for that long, but I definitely do plan to cut it and shave it again in the future. So that's my video on 10 things I've noticed since I shaved my head. For more information on the Brave Shave campaign, I will leave it in the description. Otherwise, I thoroughly recommend it wholeheartedly. It's just so, I want to say freeing, but it's not that important. I don't want to put that much weight on it, but it's a little thing that kind of reminds you that you can do big things. And I'm not going to try and develop that because I think I'll just ruin it. So I'll wrap it up here. Thank you very much for watching. If there's anything else you've noticed about my shaved head or shaving heads in general, or any thoughts you have on the matter, please do leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you next week. Bye.